Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter honored with Legacy Hall displays at Colorado. Colorado Buffaloes immortalized two standout players as they transition into the NFL, adding them to Legacy Hall and retiring their jersey numbers. In a formal tribute ahead of the 2025 NFL season, the University of Colorado has permanently honored former Buffaloes star players Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. Fresh off their selection in the NFL draft, Sanders by the Cleveland Browns and Hunter by the Jacksonville Jaguars, the duo now appear in the program's Legacy Hall, enshrining their impact on Colorado football. Earlier this spring, the university retired both of their jersey numbers during the program's spring game at Folsom Field. Legacy Hall, a curated exhibition dedicated to Buffalo's football luminaries, now features individual displays for Hunter and Sanders. Hunter's section documents a prolific 2024 campaign, showcasing his Heisman Trophy, Biletnikoff Award, Paul Hornung Award, Walter Camp Trophy, Chuck Bednarik Award, Lot Impact Trophy, and more. Sanders' display features his Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award and recognition as the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year, along with first-team All-Big 12 honors earned alongside Hunter. Colorado's creative director Brent DePapa shared the upgrades made to the facilities on X, writing, 8 new trophies added, baby. 1 additional Heisman Trophy pedestal and a 25-foot countertop extension. Tough but fun project. Thank you, Travis and Shedeur. Plus, some nicely upgraded plaques for our existing Colorado football legends. #GoBuffs. Before the transition to the NFL, both athletes had their uniform numbers, number 12 for Hunter and number 2 for Sanders, officially retired at Colorado's April 19th spring game. The move made them only the 5th and 6th players in Buffs history with numbers retired, joining Byron White, 24, Bobby Anderson, 11, Joe Romig, 67, and Rashawn Salaam, 19. The program declared the jerseys officially untouchable, a legacy of success. Both Hunter and Sanders had brief but brilliant careers at Colorado after following Coach Deion Coach Prime, Sanders from Jackson State, in 2023. Under their leadership, the Buffs improved from a 1-11 record in 2022 to 9-4 in 2024 and earned a berth in the Alamo Bowl. Hunter's 2024 season was historic, winning the Heisman as a two-way player, leading the nation in exhibition both on offense, wide receiver, and defense, cornerback, and claiming multiple national awards. By contrast, Sanders, the quarterback, threw for over 4,100 yards and 37 touchdowns that season while maintaining consistently high efficiency and earning Big 12 and national honors. Their elevation into Legacy Hall and jersey retirement was celebrated by many as a fitting tribute to the players who helped restore Colorado's program under Coach Prime. The sun broke across Boulder with a golden gleam that seemed more divine than ordinary. On this special Saturday morning, the Colorado Buffaloes weren't just opening the doors to a new season. They were opening the pages to history. The Legacy Hall inside Folsom Field buzzed with emotion as hundreds of fans, alumni, media personnel, and former players gathered beneath the vaulted ceilings, where 2 new exhibits stood gleaming behind glass. The official induction displays for Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. It wasn't just a ceremony. It was a celebration of impact, culture, and a new era that once electrified college football. A quarterback's imprint. Shedeur Sanders' section of the hall pulsed with energy. A life-size photo captured him mid-throw, his eyes scanning downfield in that signature calm confidence. His cleats, mud-caked from the snowy win over Utah in 2024, sat preserved beneath the image. Next to it, a digital screen looping highlights of Shedeur's time at Colorado, from his debut 510-yard game against TCU to his final walk-off touchdown in the Rose Bowl. Above it all, engraved in brass. Poise. Precision. Prime. For many, Shedeur was more than a quarterback. He was a movement. Transferring from Jackson State with his father, Coach Deion Prime Sanders, Shedeur brought instant credibility, charisma, and NFL-level skill to Boulder. His leadership turned skeptics into believers and injected life into a program many had written off. Standing quietly beside the display, Deion Sanders wore sunglasses despite the indoor setting. But anyone close enough could see the pride shimmering beneath the lenses. They said we wouldn't last. They said we were just a flash, Coach Prime said during the ceremony. But legacies? They don't fade. They echo. Hunter the hybrid. On the opposite side of the hall stood the shrine of Travis Hunter, arguably one of the most electrifying two-way players the sport had seen in decades. His helmet was split down the middle, gold on one side for his offensive feats, black on the other for his lockdown defense. It was a visual metaphor for a player who refused to be boxed in. Above his display, the inscription read, "Every down, every side, every moment." Photos and video showed Hunter's acrobatic catches, interceptions in clutch moments, and the sheer joy he radiated on the field. One particular clip, Hunter catching a pick in double coverage against USC and then returning to catch the game-winning TD, played on loop, drawing gasps even from fans who had seen it 100 times. Beside the footage, a quote from Travis. "I didn't come to play one side. I came to change both." Hunter, now an NFL Pro Bowler in his second year with the Atlanta Falcons, sent a video message from training camp. "Colorado made me. Y'all gave me the stage to be the real me. This ain't just a display, it's a thank you." The ripple effect. As the ceremony continued, Buffs players from past and present lined up to take photos, some tearing up at the realization of what Sanders and Hunter had sparked. "I was a third-string corner when Travis arrived," said current junior DB Malik Benson. "I watched how he practiced, how he prepared. Dude taught me how to love the grind. That's why I'm starting now." And it wasn't just teammates. Attendance records, merchandise sales, national television deals, even university applications saw an unprecedented spike during the Sanders-Hunter era. Their impact had gone far beyond the field. They turned Colorado football into a brand, a movement. Coach Prime's final words. The room fell quiet as Coach Prime took the podium one last time. "You see those names in this hall? They earned it. Through heat, cold, losses, haters, injuries, and moments that tested their soul. But they rose. Not because I'm their father or because they were hyped, but because they handled business." He turned and looked at both exhibits, his voice softer now. "Shedeur, Travis, you didn't just leave your mark. You made it permanent." Applause roared like a fourth-quarter crowd at Folsom Field.